Blakely with Everyday Gourmet. So I'm gonna show you an amazing recipe. It's one of my go-tos for breakfast or lunch or even dinner if you wanna do a vegetarian. It's a shakshuka. It's like a Middle Eastern, North African dish that is a kind of a spicier tomato sauce that you poach eggs in. It's so good, so flavorful. I can't wait to show you. It's one of my favorites. I make it like every week. I'm gonna show you exactly how to do it. So I'm so excited to finally share this recipe because honestly, I feel like I make this like every other week because it's so easy, it's so good, and I always have the ingredients on hand. Not to mention, it's an amazing breakfast recipe, brunch recipe, but honestly, I make it for dinner when I'm wanting to do something light, healthy, and kind of a vegetarian. So this is really a great recipe. It's loaded with flavor, and I'm gonna show you how to do it. So, shakshuka is like a Middle Eastern dish, or North African, like Tunisia area, but it has so much flavor. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm going to slice up an onion right in here. I have my cast iron heating up here. You could just do it in a regular skillet if you'd like. I'm gonna add this right in here. I'm also going to slice up a red pepper. Now, I'm going to use, since I am making it for like a lunch dinner thing, I have some eggplant that I grew. They're not the prettiest, but they're tasty. But I like to add some eggplant to it, just a little bit. Honestly, to me, it just makes it a little more hearty if you want to do it for dinner. You know, more vegetables in there. All right, so I'm cutting the top off, cutting the bottom off, cutting that off. So I just want to thinly slice these as well. And add them directly in there. Add that in there. Stir. Like I said, if you don't want to add the eggplant, you don't have to. I just like to because it makes it a little more hearty. But you could, you can add a lot more things to this. This doesn't have to be exact. I've added squash to it before just because it all works. It really does. Okay. Perfect. All right, this is in here. Let this cook. I'm also gonna do my eggplant. I'm gonna thinly slice these as well. Add them in there. But if you're doing, eggplant that you bought from the store, just try and cube them up pretty small. But these babies were on the plant, ready to go. All right. I'm just gonna give this a few minutes to cook down. I'm gonna add a little pinch of salt and pepper. Okay, this is looking perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some garlic to it. As you can see, these vegetables are nice and tender. Starting to caramelize a little bit. Exactly what you want. Okay, oops, got the whole thing in there. So then, once I have garlic in there, I'm gonna let it saute in here until nice and fragrant. But I'm also gonna do paprika. I'm gonna add some cumin right in here. Like a lot of that in there. It smells so good already. As soon as the spices hit the pan, it's like flavor. All right, I'm gonna add some red pepper flakes because I'm doing this as a lunch or dinner. But you can leave them out if you want them for breakfast. All right, get some pepper in there. Another little touch of salt. And I like to kind of toast these spices in here a bit. Beautiful. Okay, so now I have 28 ounces of organic peeled tomatoes. Like I say a million times, spend the extra money on the good stuff, because the better ingredients, the tastier it's gonna be. I promise you. All right, so I am just going to kind of use my spoon here and break these up. I like to use the whole peel because I like the tomatoes chunky, and it's fun to get little bites of the chunkiness in there. So I'm gonna let this cook for a couple minutes. Just marrying those spices together. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit, like medium. Just let this cook for a few minutes to get out that raw tomato flavor. All right, about 5 minutes, I'd say. I'm gonna go ahead and add in my eggs. See, how easy is this? No wonder I make it every week. All right, this is looking perfect. So now I'm gonna show you what I like to do. I like to just make like a well in the sauce and add my eggs. And I like to crack them in a little bowl here, just because, you know, what if you break one, or what if you got shells in one? So it's like a nice insurance plan here. So I'm gonna add these right in here carefully. I don't want them touching together. Don't touch. So what I'm gonna do, keep doing this. I am also using, I'm just gonna do 4. I think 4 is enough. It's just 2 of us for lunch. Should be good. No, don't go over there. I hate when they get all together. Okay. Oh well, forget it. All right, so I'm gonna do the last one, and then I'm gonna cover it up with this, with a lid here. I'm gonna let it cook for about 5 to 7 minutes until it's cooked to your liking. I like the yolk still runny, but if you want them a little more hard cooked, you know, whatever your preference is. All right, last one in here, just like that. Okay, beautiful. Lid on, simmer for about 5, I'm gonna check at 5 minutes. Alrighty. Okay, look at this. So I have my eggs, I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off, are looking so good. They are cooked through, beautiful, perfect. I can't wait to eat them. So then I have some feta here. Now, if you don't like feta, you can totally switch it out for goat cheese. I've done goat cheese before. It was quite delightful. I have also, on accident, used queso fresco, which was pretty good too. Mixing it up. So we're gonna add some feta directly on here. And I'm also going to chop up some fresh cilantro. Now, if you don't like fresh cilantro, you could use parsley. Either one is good. Like this. So I'm just gonna give a rough chop to some parsley. Oh, just kidding. I'm using cilantro because I love cilantro, but a lot of people don't like cilantro, which I don't understand, but you know, to each their own. So I'm gonna add some chopped fresh cilantro right on here. And then I like to serve it with some pita bread. And you have a freaking bomb breakfast, lunch, or dinner. A little bit more of some pepper. Cannot wait to eat this. Okay, so this is seriously, I'm telling you right now, like one of my favorite recipes. So there you have my very classic, very delicious shakshuka recipe. I like to serve it with a little pita bread. So good. Can't wait for you to try this. So there you have it. I hope you like it, and don't forget to subscribe to Everyday Gourmet with Blakely for more delicious recipes and videos.